Hi, this is Chalon with your FTW message, winging it with yet another parenting message for you. Hey, guess what? You know, when you are in a heated argument with your child, they might be, really riled up about something, and they may say things that you wouldn't normally say to another adult. And they could, kids like adults can say hurtful things, and I have a tip for you as a parent, as a father or mother. Your kids are going to say things, and they're going to say things with a limited vocabulary. Even though it's an expanding vocabulary, it's still a limited vocabulary, and they can be, some kids, I don't know, there's different kinds of kids, but some kids will just will be very good at expressing their emotions with some form of language. And as a parent, because you probably are not used to hearing this from any kind of adult, right? Most adults have enough sense not to call you this or that, unless they want to get belted, perhaps. But when a kid says it, you have to step back, especially when it's your kid, and you know that you didn't do anything wrong. Maybe there was a misunderstanding, or he or she just took something the wrong way, and he expresses himself, or she expresses herself. And so the thing as a parent is you have to detach yourself from what they're saying. Don't try to personalize it. They're expressing themselves. Look at it first and foremost as them expressing their feelings. They may be accusing you of something, but look at it first and foremost as they're really frustrated. They're really angry, and they're just letting you ripping at you, right? So it could make, if you're not careful as a parent, it could really make you feel like dog do. Now, as the old personal development adage, it says, let not another person's opinion of you, that doesn't define you. So if someone calls you something really negative, what's the use of personalizing that? Are you that kind of person? Well, of course not. The 99.9% of the time, of course not, right? So don't personalize it, and get out of yourself and look at your kid. You've got to be the grown-up in the room. You've got to be the parent. You've got to be the adult and understand that your child is expressing themselves, and look at it that way. They're just freaking frustrated about something. So sit down and approach it like that. Don't make the issue whatever name they called you or whatever they're accusing you of. Sit down and explain to them and help them work through the feeling, and don't get caught up in the accusation. If you get caught up in the accusation, you just lowered yourself from adulthood down to childhood level, okay? And you as a parent don't want to just frickin' sacrifice your power as a parent, your leverage as a parent, as an adult. You got to keep your head level when you're talking to a kid. Now, this isn't the average situation. We're not talking about kids that are like walking around with lethal tools or something. Then you got to act quick. Anyways, unless I digress. We're talking about normal situations, kids expressing themselves, their feelings are really hurt, strong emotional content. You got to detach yourself, identify it, but don't get absorbed into it, okay? So, this is Chalon with your FTW message. And I'll see ya on the next video.